Hello, we have a new pope. Let's talk about it. This morning, when I got up to take the dog out at like 6:30 in the morning, I'm like walking outside like this because I'm still asleep because I slept like a rock and I had insanely weird dreams. I looked up at the sky and I go, whoa, like out loud by myself, and I step back and I go, what happened here? And when I ask questions like that, I'm like tapping into my guides to say, why is it weird? What's going on? And my guide said, something's changed. And I go, what's changed? And it was just something's changed, like the earth, like something's changed. The energy of the whole planet changed. And I was like, that's interesting. And I didn't know it changed until I did my live today. Okay. I made some notes during the live because I tapped in and channeled all of this live on the live. Like I channeled live for you on the live, trying to figure this out because I heard about the new pope while I was driving to pick up my sick kid from school, and I tapped into it just on the drive there and the drive back, obviously also distracted about other stuff. So I did the live, and then I just sat and meditated, and all of this got confirmed, and then a couple more things too I got. So I'm going to share all of it with you. So yesterday, this is what I got, this is what I heard, and I talked about live on the live. I don't know why I keep saying that twice. Yesterday, when the Cardinals were voting, there was a lot of contention. This is what I'm hearing from the guides, right? There's a lot of contention, like they were split 6 ways to freaking Sunday, is what I keep hearing. And that's why they didn't agree on anyone. Someone somewhere, and I'm not even convinced as a cardinal. I feels like someone's speaking through a cardinal. Ooh, I just got all the chills. I just got all the chills in my body. So that's a good confirmation. Someone has their little voice in a cardinal, and a cardinal spoke up speaking for this other person that could potentially, I'm not saying it is because we need more time and we need more data, we're not going to go crazy here, could potentially be the Antichrist energy. That person that embodies that Antichrist energy, that person is in somebody's ear, and that cardinal spoke up and swayed everybody, changed it to somebody wholly unexpected, somebody that was not so much on the radar, right, as much as some other people. They then, when they went home to sleep on it, because we didn't get a pope yesterday, and they went home to sleep on it, and they woke up this morning, and it's like they all saw it differently. Their perspectives were shifted. Something happened in the night, and when they woke up, they go, oh, I see that now, and they didn't see it yesterday, right? So their minds were changed in that energy of that information being shared, whatever was said, right? But something has definitely changed. So then they all, not all, but most of them were in complete agreement. Yes, this is good. We're going in an unexpected new direction. And it is very interesting that this is an American-born pope. And I understand he spent 40-something years, right, in Peru. So, energetically, he's probably going to be more Peruvian than American, but he's still an American-born pope, and I think that's really telling, because one of the things that Nostradamus did say about the anti-pope, which is going to be the last pope, is, and I'm not saying this is the anti-pope, I'm saying there's a lot of things that line up and could suggest that this is the anti-pope, but I think we need more time because we need a little bit more data to be sure. I'm just saying a lot lines up, okay? But Nostradamus did prophesy that the anti-pope, which is going to be the last pope, would come from an unexpected place. And I would say America, especially right now, is an unexpected place, right? The energy of this man, this Pope Leo, which just took place today, or just took his place on the papal throne, essentially. The energy for him is, I'm just feeling into it again, kind, caring, very specific, strict ideas, but kind and caring, and genuinely wants the Catholic Church to move forward. I keep hearing Roman. I don't know why I keep hearing that over and over in my head. I mean, I know where the Vatican is located, but I keep hearing Roman, like that word over and over in my head. But he genuinely wants to help move it forward in a positive direction. Very much like the last pope, there's a lot of things that are similar with their energy, right? Good stuff. However, this is a thing that I picked up in meditation today. that I wrote down. I just scribbled it on a freaking note card because I was like, oh, that makes sense. He has this fear inside of him, a concern. I don't think it's a full-blown fear. I think it's a concern. He has a concern that he doesn't want to be too closed off to other people's ideas, that he is cautious of being dictator-like in his Pope role, right? And that, I don't know why they gave me the word dictator, but it's like dictator-esque, right? He's concerned about that. And so he is going to, this is what I got meditation, listen to others more than himself during his papacy. And so that kind of sets it up perfectly for someone else behind the scenes to kind of pull the strings, right? The marionette strings of this. I also, when I was driving to get my sick kid from school, I was tapping into just the person. One of my mods sent me the picture so I could tap into it while I was driving, of this man. And his energy is very kind. Like, it really is good. And he really does love people. Like, that's really good. But what I saw immediately with the kindness, it was like simultaneously, I also saw like a hook, almost like a hook in his mouth. Like somebody's got him on the hook. Somebody's hooked him. Like somebody has got him attached to their energy. And like basically he is, I don't want to say controlled because that's not it, but definitely influenced by this other external person. Now the thing with the Antichrist, when that person emerges. Now the Antichrist is an energy and it can also be a person, because people can embody the antithesis of the Christ consciousness, which is Antichrist, right? Just forget what you know about Antichrist, right? Forget what all the people have said and all the fear mongering and all the thing. Antichrist literally just means Christ consciousness, right? So if you think about Christ consciousness and how it's love and unity and openness and all that stuff, right? Love and light and high vibrations. The Antichrist is just going to be the opposite of that. So it's going to be like hatred and unaliving people and stuff, like really low vibrational stuff. So we have the energy existing in some people and other things because people have chosen to latch onto that energy, but you can also embody it so much that that's fully your full being, and that's what the Antichrist person would be, right? Okay, so the Antichrist energy, that person that would embody all of that, has a strong desire to dismantle the Catholic Church because this person feels personally victimized by the Catholic Church in like specifically, and they're going to dismantle it through inner manipulations, right? And definitely by pulling strings of the Pope and telling the Pope to do something where the Pope genuinely believes it's good, right? I genuinely believe that this person who has come into this spot wants to do good things and would be an unknowing puppet of the Antichrist if that was correct. But we still need more time. We still need more time to make sure that that's correct, right? So the thing with the Antichrist is he wants to dismantle the Catholic religion, essentially, right? The whole church. And so that's going to be the domino effect that will make everything else fall for all of religion, right? It's just a domino effect. And so that would be dropping the veil eventually, right? That would be the thing that drops the veil, where people then realize, oh my gosh, I am the light and I am the God energy and I am Christ consciousness. I don't need someone else speaking for me. I don't need someone else to take my power away. Like, it's actually important for me to have my power anyway. It's a whole thing. But Nostradamus also did predict some things that haven't come true, because here's how precog works. Precog works by, I can see right now this future event. If all things just keep going how they're going, this thing will happen. And I can see that too as precog, right? But here's the thing. If anybody changes any energy about any of that, it can shift a little bit or cannot happen at all, and anywhere on that spectrum, right? So there are a couple of things, because I'm going to talk about everything, not just the stuff that proves my point, right? Nostradamus did say that the last pope would have striking blue eyes, that he would have some sort of congenital bone defect of either the shoulder, the foot, or the leg, and it doesn't appear this person has those things, but that could also mean the energy just shifted. That's why I think we need more time, we need more data, because we need to see how this plays out. But I think that there's a lot there that kind of tracks and like lines up with that. So anyway, Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will continue to make more videos on this when I get more information. But in deeper downloads, I will talk about this for real, for real. So